Today, we're going to travel to a country in one of the most beautiful coastal regions in the world, a country with lush and captivating forests, volcanic peaks, stunning waterfalls, and the best coffee beans in the world. It's a country with the highest density of biological species in the world and also offers endless freedoms for travelers seeking excitement and enjoyment. This enticing country is Costa Rica. Many of you have heard the name of this country, but you probably don't have precise information about it. Costa Rica, officially known as the Republic of Costa Rica, is a country in Central America, situated between Panama and Nicaragua, bordered by the Caribbean Sea to the east and the Pacific Ocean to the west. This country covers an area of 51,000 square kilometers. Costa Rica has a tropical climate, except in the highlands, where other regions have two distinct rainy and dry seasons. The rainy season runs from April to November, during which the weather is cooler but rainfall is abundant. The official language of this country is Spanish. Like most South American countries, it was once under Spanish rule. In the 16th century, when Christopher Columbus set foot on the shores of the Caribbean Sea, due to the rich gold reserves, he chose the name Costa Rica, meaning rich coast, for this place. But the Spanish were mistaken, and this area was one of the poorest in terms of natural resources. The indigenous people of this country are those who migrated here from areas like Guatemala during that time and made a living through agriculture and fishing. This country was under Spanish colonization until 1821, and finally, in that year, it was able to achieve independence and break free from Spain's 300-year-old colonization. Costa Rica has a population of 5 million, with over 85% of its people being Christian. 40% of its people are white, 31% are mestizo, and the rest are from other races. Today, only 4 tribes remain in Costa Rica that have been able to preserve their identity and culture. The rest have assimilated into modern conditions and continue their lives. The capital of this country is the city of San Jose. San Jose is somewhat of an undiscovered destination in this beautiful country, known for its lush forests and stunning beaches. When you look down at this city from above, you won't see tall buildings. Generally, the buildings are 1- or 2-story independent structures, and some even call it a 1-story country. This city is home to 1.5 million people and is considered the country's commercial center, enjoying a good standard of living and security. In fact, this is one of the safest countries in Latin America. However, despite this, Costa Rica is one of the 26 countries in the world that does not have an army. Since 1948, Costa Rica has dissolved its army, and not having military expenditures has greatly helped its economic growth. You might wonder how this country ensures its border security? I must say that the external security of this country is entirely under the control of America. Today, Costa Rica ranks first in the world's happiest countries index. Although in South America and Central America, there are dissatisfaction issues arising from economic problems, Costa Rica has always managed to be among the top 15 happiest countries in the world. Additionally, in this country, gambling and profanity are completely unrestricted, and the government does not intervene in these matters. We do not intend to introduce these 2 factors as the cause of the happiness of this country, but gambling and profanity attract millions of wealthy tourists to this country. Especially, many tourists from America travel to countries like Costa Rica and Colombia. Active betting companies have also built many casinos in this country. Besides, Costa Rica is the only country in the world that legally allows drunk driving. This means that if you leave a place drunk in this country and get into your car, the police will not bother you. If you intend to travel here and see this beautiful country up close, citizens of most countries can travel to Costa Rica without needing a visa. Even middle-aged individuals from countries like Canada, the United States, and Europe choose this country for permanent residency to start a new life. Because Costa Rica, with its warm and sunny weather throughout the year, and its beautiful and clean beaches, has high security, and, due to its highly fertile soil, all kinds of delicious fruits and vegetables are easily grown here. Here, for investment, you can buy land and build your own home among lush areas according to your taste and preference. If you are someone who works online, Costa Rica has a special plan for you. If you get residency in this country and live here, when you open a bank account, you will not be subject to taxes. Apart from this, education in this country is completely free, and in terms of literacy in reading and writing, it ranks at the top among Latin American countries. Also, people can receive the medications they need for free from pharmacies. Almost all of their energy needs are met by renewable and clean energy sources. Because Costa Rica is the owner of advanced networks of hydroelectric systems, geothermal resources, wind turbines, and solar panels. For this reason, this country has better living conditions compared to some European countries. Of course, like any other country, it is not flawless here. For example, when you walk the streets of the capital, you may smell bad odors or see a lot of scattered garbage on the streets. Besides, 15% of the 5 million population of this country are unemployed. This percentage is considered high for a country. If you intend to reside in this country and look for work, you should know that companies prioritize their own people. I have to mention that the rent for a 2-bedroom house in the center of the capital of this country is around $700. If you wish, you can rent luxury beach houses alongside the coast for $1,500. There are over 300 different coastal areas in this country, some of which are among the best beaches in the world. Despite being introduced as a tourist destination, nearly 55% of the country's income comes from the agricultural industry. The most important of these products are coffee, sugar, bananas, and cocoa. Even this country is the largest exporter of these products in Central America. Their diet usually includes products such as corn, beans, and squash, which they grow themselves completely naturally. Costa Rica is a developed country and has a thriving tourism industry, which is considered expensive compared to other Central American countries like El Salvador or Nicaragua. For this reason, when you travel from big cities to the countryside, you will see many cyclists along your route because people prefer to use bicycles instead of motorized vehicles due to the high cost of taxis and public transportation, and cycling is very common here. The currency of this country is the Costa Rican colón. Here, the average monthly income is around $750, and the highest minimum wage and purchasing power belong to this country in Latin America. Whether in cities or different regions of the country, when you look at people's faces, you don't see any signs of worry or stress. Costa Ricans believe in a philosophy called a pura vida in their lives. This philosophy means living without haste, not taking things too seriously, and enjoying the little things. When you interact with them, you will see a smile on their faces. It seems that with the facilities they have, they feel happy and satisfied with their lives. Family is considered one of the values of this society, and people usually live alongside their families. These people are very committed to their daily routine. They wake up early in the morning and go to bed very early at night. Of course, this doesn't mean that nightlife isn't defined in this country. If you are also looking for nighttime excitement apart from the activities you do during the day, Costa Rica won't disappoint you. Thousands of people in this country are looking for nighttime entertainment and have come here from all over the world to have fun and get to know each other. Most of them are warm-hearted and establish relationships very easily. Moreover, undoubtedly, Costa Rica has one of the most pristine rainforests in the world with the most diverse flora and fauna. In this small country, there is an incredible ecosystem with about 13,000 different plant species and around 900 different bird species. About 25% of Costa Rica's total area is protected areas, which is the highest percentage in the world. Here, if you spend a little money, you can find your desired entertainment and have memorable experiences. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.